UK. I'm at Broadford now, and I've just had to spend a couple of hours cleaning the van. I'll just show you inside in a minute. Got the tour coming up tomorrow, the promo tour for the hotel on Sky that want to promote me, and they just want to come out and see what I'm about and what I do on the tour. So wasn't expecting that to happen, so I spent the last 2 or 3 hours cleaning the van and show you inside. So we're going to have 5 tomorrow. There's actually 7 seats. That's just the shirt I'm going to wear. It's a new shirt, so I'll stick that on in the morning. Everyone gets one of these prints. Now, I was selling these last year on tours. I've decided to give them away as just complimentary prints. They're postcards, but a lot of people last year, they used to buy them and then frame them, take them home and frame them, and just to make a kind of like a montage. So 6 different prints. Of course, the hairy coo, the old man in the store in the winter, sheep on the hill, Slig, the old bridge. So of course I took all these shots, most of them with a drone. So everybody gets one of those. And as you can see, it's all nice and shiny. Just got these flyers, business cards, and then in the back there are 6 seats, but only 4 will be in use tomorrow. This one, that one, that one, and that one. So again, everybody's got their own complimentary postcard prints. Tartan blanket, a pair of binoculars. That's just a couple of drone batteries there charging. A neck pillow in case anybody wants to use that. Got a tripod for photography. I always like to carry books like Guide to the Picts, Prehistoric Scotland, The Jacobites, Rob Roy, Mary Queen of Scots. I've got a little Scots dictionary here as well, and books about Skye, Inverness, and things to do in Skye and Loch Alsh. On tours, I will actually have whiskey and Drambuie, but this is kind of a working tour tomorrow for these guys, and they're going to work after, so we won't be drinking any Drambuie or whiskey tomorrow. But there you go, there's the interior. In the back here, we've got a couple of speakers there, and then in the back there and down the side. The headset I wear will come through the speakers. So it'll be the usual show with commentary, information, history, facts, geology, and obviously the music. That's your tour vehicle. The windows are blacked out windows as well, so nice bit of privacy there. I've got my itinerary lined up for tomorrow, and it's going to be an early start, 7 AM start tomorrow. Can't wait to get out there. As you can see, the headset as well, this will be coming out in the back, and of course linked to the stereo. The itinerary tomorrow we'll be starting in this area and head up to the Slig Bridge, give some information on the Munros and what's there. Going to take them to a secret location as well, it's very near there. Tell them about Collie and Mackenzie, the statue that you see at Sligerton Old Bridge, and then we're going to whiz into Portree. I'm going to point out a couple of places that they might not be aware of, such as the Lump, which a lot of tourists aren't aware of. The one thing about Portree, when I was on the big bus tours, the one negative thing that was ever mentioned about the tours, and really, to be honest, there was not ever much negativity, but the one thing that did crop up a few times was that all the big bus tours arrive at Portree at the same time, and as a result people were spending a lot of time queuing up. Sometimes they weren't able to get food, they weren't able to see Portree, and which is a shame, because a lot of people come to see Portree. And I know it's just a quick in and out 1-day tour, but you'd still like to walk around the harbour or something. But yeah, people were not getting that chance. So what I did on my tours was I leave an hour earlier to get to Portree an hour earlier. So I've tried to think it out a little bit better so that we get there before the big buses, so then people can get their food if they don't bring a packed lunch, and can get a chance to walk around and sort of see a bit of Portree rather than standing in the queue. So from Portree we'll head up to, of course, the Old Manor store, and then as you continue up that way, of course, there's the Outfalls, Kilrock, Staffin, there's dinosaur footprints, and then what I'm planning to do is head around the north of the island to Kilmuir. That's where Flora MacDonald's grave is, that some of you may have seen me promoting recently. There's also the Museum of Sky Life, there's some hairy coos there as well, so Kilmuir is a good place to visit, and it gives me a chance as well to educate them on the history of bits about the Jacobites and Flora. And from there are options. There's a hidden waterfall quite near there. There's the Fairy Glen. There is also going to come back over the Kerrang, so they'll get that viewpoint as well. And from there onwards, pretty much back to base. But that's an awful lot, and we've only got 5 hours, so we probably won't get all that done. So we're just going to have to play it by ear. But yeah, really looking forward to it, and as usual, looking forward to, you know, seeing the tour through, you know, your guest's eyes, because that's the rewarding thing I find as a guide. You know, it's people that are fascinated, interested in the information that you're giving them. You're teaching them something, and they're seeing amazing stuff and listening to great music. So that's me doing my thing. I'm going to give them some free drone photography as well. As I say, it won't be any whiskey because it is a kind of a working trip for them, team building kind of start of the season. Not a jolly. It's not a jolly. It's not 7 in the morning. It isn't. But yeah, really looking forward to it, and a really nice group of people. And but the whiskey will be on the tour van the following week when I have my first overseas visitors. So if you're watching this, then don't worry, the whiskey will be on board for that. Even Drambuie maybe as well. So that's pretty much it. The vehicle's good to go. It's looking good. It's clean, and I feel cleansed now I've done that. It's full of fuel, and after I've done that tomorrow, I'll be heading back over to Aberdeen. This goes in for a service. I've put it in for a service before the season starts, and then it'll just be a case really of I've actually got a couple of people coming over to stay at my place at the end of the week. People who've been on my tour before, but they're not going out on a tour, they're just coming to stay at my place while they visit Aberdeen. So if you ever come to Aberdeen, look me up, you're more than welcome to come and stay with me. But yeah, they'll be staying with me. My son's coming up on Saturday. We'll be heading to Aberdeen to see them play Ross County, and then Sunday we'll be heading over to Inverness to get in position for the big launch on Monday morning, Monday the 1st of April, when we leave Inverness at 7 AM with my first guests from the US. Can't wait, really can't wait. It's been I wouldn't say it's been a long journey. My 3rd season now as a guide, and I think it was quite obvious to me quite quickly that this was something I needed to do, but I didn't want to rush straight into it after 1 season. So I had the 2nd season. The reviews and everything sort of confirmed in my mind that I had to go for it. I had an opportunity to buy a vehicle, so I just went for it, and that's me. I always go for it if I believe in something. So it was my chance, and now this is my time. Hopefully I'll give it everything I've got, and I just look forward to meeting some new people. And after a long winter of not doing, I'm not going to say I've not done anything, because I've done a heck of a lot through the winter, but when I say that, I mean it's all been marketing and the website, and I've been over here and videos and Instagram and so many things, taking pre-sale bookings and speaking to people, and there's been a lot going on. But I'd say that's the hard stuff, and now the people coming and getting out on the tours, that is I think the easy bit, because that's the really enjoyable part of it. This is not a job in respect of I'm going to work, I don't really want to. It's not like that. this is so much more than just a job. Anyway, I'm now going to get really horrible light. It's going to be really unflattering. So I'm going to say goodbye on that note before I get like this hideous light shining all over my face. But there's another little video for you, just to bring you, you know, the preps, what's been going on in the build up to this season. So I'm not the kind of guy that's switched off for 6 months and not done anything, because my goal on social media is for people to stay in touch with Scotland, with the Isle of Skye. You know, you've been here, you obviously love it, most people come back, and it's my job to keep you connected to this island and this incredible country and share my passion. Looking good, Skye, looking good.